This is a quick tutorial, like a first look at Office 2013. That is the new version of Microsoft Office, and I'm planning to make some videos later on where I'll get into it in more detail. But I just wanted to show you what's happening with this new version. So you can buy them in two flavors, Office 2013. One is the standard one, which you can buy like the DVD, or you can download and install it on your computer, which is for one PC. And their basic version, which is the Home and Student Edition, comes for $139, which includes Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and OneNote. So they also have some other versions like the business version, which is for $250, which all brings you Microsoft Outlook. But besides this, Microsoft has a new way of selling this, which is a subscription plan for $99 a year. It might be different price in different countries, so you can check out Office 365. That's what the word they use it. And the good thing with this is for a price of $100 a year, you can install it on 5 different computers or your other devices. And they've just recently launched a way for you to edit documents in an iPhone, and I'm pretty sure the iPad stuff will be coming soon. So you can install Office 365 on a PC or a Mac on 5 different devices, and it comes with Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, OneNote, Access, and Publisher. Now, if you were going to buy this, it usually costs around $400 to $500 to get the Access and the Publisher. So this is not a bad price, and you'll get all the updates if you needed it. And I'm just going to quickly go to this Compare Office Suites option. And here they show you what's possible. So the home and office is $140, the home business is $220, which includes Outlook, and the professional version is $400, which adds the Access and the Publisher and Outlook and everything else. With the $100 a year subscription plan, you can install it on 5 PC, and you get all the things, and you get 20 gig of SkyDrive storage. This is with Hotmail. I have a video on it where I talk about how to use SkyDrive in Hotmail to put your files and music and videos online, and you can share it with people. With Office 365, you get 20 gig of storage free, and there are some other things like you get 60 minutes of Skype times, so you can talk to anybody in the world for 60 minutes through Skype. So with that said, let's come back to the actual program. So when I launch Word, this is Microsoft Word. This is the new look. And I can open a blank document. Some of these templates I can use. So they have these different templates. If you wanted to, you could just start from it. And they have different options here like letters, resumes. So you can find these if you needed it. And what I'll do is I'll just click on the Take a Tour. They've got some nice little videos in there talking about how and some of the simple changes they've made. So the look is almost the same. It just looks a little crispier. I think that's the word I'll use. So they still have the tabs and the ribbons. So the only one of the major changes is the design button, where you can design your documents, which I'll talk about in the later videos. And just want to scroll down. So one of the things they've done is with this picture. So when I click on a picture, I get this option right here for the layout option. Rather than going to the format on the top and then using these options, I can just start doing some changes right here. This is the layout wrapping. How do you want to wrap your picture around? And when I drag it, it automatically wraps around nicely. And you also get an alignment line. I'm not sure if it's visible, but there's a line that is showing up that is showing me how it will align, and so a horizontal line and a vertical line, and I can drop it very easily. You can collaborate your files very easily, and so if you go to File, there seems to be some kind of a glitch with this tutorial from the Microsoft Word, the tool video. But this is under the File. I can protect the document right here. I can share it. So now you can share it with people. You can invite people through SkyDrive. You can email it to people. You can export it to PDF. One of the new features that they have in the Word is that I can actually open a PDF file in Microsoft Word and I'll be able to edit it. Now this feature was not available, and there is this account option here where I can go to it and I can link it to my SkyDrive account. So there's that option here. Okay. Just going to scroll down, and you can insert online pictures and videos. So under the Insert tab, they have options by which I can insert online videos. You can copy and paste the embedded video. So you can do for a search for a video, or you can just copy and paste the embedded video options in here. And you can insert from YouTube if you needed it. They have an option under View where I can go to the read mode, and now the document is in a read mode. So I can go through it. And so Microsoft Office 2013 and Office 365 are the first Office version which is really made for the tablet. So it's really ready for touch features and tablet features. So you'll find if you install it, it's very interesting. So I can be in the read option. Okay, and I can go back to View, and I can go back to Edit Document. And you can edit PDF. So that's the Microsoft Word. I'll just quickly go over Excel. I'll go through, take a tour, and I'm just gonna click here, let's go. Now what they are saying here, if I type the word Nancy here, because that's part of the email address, the first name, and when I type Andrew and I just use the down arrow, you see it automatically grabbed all the first names from the email address and filled it up automatically. It's a nice little feature. I'm going to click next, go to the next option. So if I highlight this table here, and what they've done is they've added this option here on the right hand side called the quick analysis. So if I click it, now from here I can add data bars, the conditional formatting, color scales, icon sets, and I can go to charts and I can start making a chart, and it's showing me what it looks like. I can check out the totals, summations, average. I can create a table, pivot table. So that's a really good thing. Instead of using all the buttons on the top, I can just do that right in here. So that's a nice little tool they have added. I'll click next. This is for a chart. So if I highlight this information and I go to Insert, and I can add recommended charts. Now I can choose any of these recommended charts. I click OK. Now they've done the same thing in the charts, that I can go to the corner and they have this plus sign here, and I click it, and then I can start adding any of these elements. Like if you remember in the previous versions, you had to use the chart tools on the top to add the layouts. So some of these things they've added it right here, like data labels, and you can see how it's showing the changes on the left hand side. So this is a nice little way to start making changes to it without having to use the options on the top. So that's Excel. I'll come to PowerPoint, and this is the way PowerPoint starts out. So they've created some interesting looking templates that you can start your presentation with. So if I'll just go to the tour for this one too. So what they've done is they've created some design elements. So in the design, I can choose any of the designs that I like. And then they have variants of the design. So this is a new element in the design that you can choose different variations of that particular look that you are choosing. They've also added a feature in the design that you can choose whether you want a standard 4:3 look, or do you want it to be a 16:9, because a lot of the screens nowadays and laptops, they tend to be 16:9 versions. So they've added that feature to do that. And a lot of the other things are pretty much the same, like in 2010 with the transitions and animations and slideshow buttons. So a lot of the stuff is all the same. There is not much of a major difference here. And just to save time, I did something here that what's called present online. I can present this PowerPoint presentation online. I can send this link to anybody, and I can even choose that they can download this presentation and then they can watch it from wherever they are. So that's a nice little feature under File. I can share it, and I can share it by present online, and then that link is send it to people. I can enable them to download the presentation and they can watch it from wherever they are on their computer screen. And there is an export option which was there in the previous versions too, and again there's the account option that I can link my files. I can save it right away to my SkyDrive account on Hotmail. So I've signed into my SkyDrive account on this computer, so I can just save it on my SkyDrive, so I can access it from anywhere in the world. And I'll be making a video where I'll talk more about it. And just briefly, OneNote. It's very much the same. They've just added some extra features in OneNote to add spreadsheets right here. They have some special ways of adding tables. They've just made it a little better. And the same options here where I can sync my OneNote with my Hotmail SkyDrive account, so I can have access to my notes from anywhere in the world. And I'm going to make a video for this very soon, so you'll be able to see it if you've got this. So it's very much the same like 2010. Just the collaboration part is a little bit more, and they've added this feature like the clip feature, so I can just go to any website and I can start clipping any of the screens. So if I click on screen clipping, and then I can start clipping anything I want. So I'll just come to this website here and say if I choose screen clipping, and then I just drag something, and then I can choose to add it somewhere in my OneNote. So that clipping is being sent to my OneNote, and there it is, it's added. And that's also there in 2010. This is just they've just made it a little easier. And I'll be making a video about Access and Outlook. So this is just a quick look. So if you already have Office 2010, you may not care about upgrading it, but if you have 2003 or 2007, this might be a nice little upgrade. And also with that Office 365 that you can install legally on 5 different devices, along with your tablets, and even now with iPhone, and I'm hoping the iPad stuff will come soon. Office 365 might be a good investment. Thank you for watching. Two flavor Office 2013. One is the standard one, which you can buy like the DVD, or you can download and install it on your computer, which is for one PC. And their basic version, which is the Home and Student Edition, comes for $139, which includes Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and OneNote. So they also have some other versions like the business version, which is for $250, which all brings you Microsoft Outlook. But besides this, Microsoft has a new way of selling this, which is a subscription plan for $99 a year. It might be different price in different countries, so you can check out Office 365. That's what the word they use it. And the good thing with this is for a price of $100 a year, you can install it on 5 different computers or your other devices. And they've just recently launched a way for you to edit documents in an iPhone, and I'm pretty sure the iPad stuff will be coming soon. So you can install Office 365 on a PC or a Mac on 5 different devices, and it comes with Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, OneNote, Access, and Publisher. Now if you were going to This is a quick tutorial, like a first look at Office 2013. That is the new version of Microsoft Office, and I'm planning to make some videos later on where I'll get into it in more detail. But I just wanted to show you what's happening with this new version. So you can buy them in